Good morning, class. Professor Kev here. Today's student success tip is called Ask Before You Yell. So here's my story from yesterday. I was supposed to interview an author at 4 o'clock. She asked if we could meet at 3:50 to get to know each other. Sure, why not? 3:50 comes, it's not there. So I kind of chuckled to myself, well, guess she doesn't get to need to know me. 4 o'clock comes, still not there. Shoot her a quick message on Insta. Hey, are we still good? Well, come to find out, her mom had a pretty serious health scare yesterday. That's more important, class. Just so you know, that's more important. What if I handled that badly? What if I said, hey, I thought we were talking before. Where are you? What if I was mean? And then she comes back and tells me what happened. I look like an idiot because I was mean. Always ask before you yell. Simple. Hey, we still good? Then she could say, oh, I'm sorry, this came up. And of course, I understood. Now, let's bring it back to the class. This semester, in one of my classes, group project, we have a team of 3 people. One of the students, in a very important week for the group project, missed the whole week. Not a good time. Her teammate graded her really badly. We do a peer evaluation based on your teammate's contributions. She's like, when I needed her, she wasn't there. Gave her a bad grade. Now, behind the scenes, what I found out, she lost a loved one. Someone in the family close to her died. See why you don't want to yell? You want to ask first. A simple message to her like, hey, missing you in class. Everything okay? Then she could have decided whether she wanted to communicate that to her classmates or not. But without knowing, we jumped to conclusions. I remember this one from way back, class. One of the quirky things you may not know about me, I don't like to drive. I just don't. I don't drive on the highway. Only by accident, like once or twice. It just freaks me out, class. Quirky, okay? Now, I drove a long distance to meet this person, and the road was really scary for me because, again, I'm not a good driver. You have to come out of the parking lot and just like floor it to get up. And I get there, and the guy no-shows. Now, because I'm nervous about driving, and it freaked me out, I was like so stressed when I got there. When he no-showed, I was livid. I was super mad. Luckily, I caught myself. I'm like, hey, bud, thought we were supposed to meet today. I don't see you here. I guess something came up. The next day, later in the day, he sends me a message. Kev, I'm so sorry. I found out right before I was supposed to leave to come see you. My mom had a heart attack. Weren't sure she was going to make it. Can you imagine how bad that would have been if I was like, hey, how dare you stiff me? If it was me and you did that to me, that's the end of our relationship. And I'm going to tell everyone I know that the networking guy, Kev, is an idiot. He's a jerk. Because it would be. This is why you always need to ask. So if you're doing a group project and someone's not doing their share, ask them, hey, what's up? You're not really doing your share. Is everything okay? Because sometimes we're just going through a bad period and we just need a little empathy. But when you ask, it gives that person a chance to say, all right, here's the deal. This is what's going on. And then you can help them. But always ask. And also, the flip side of this is communicate. In my friend's case, she jumped on real quick. Hey, just give you a heads up. I can't do it today. Let's reschedule after holidays. Of course, I'm going to reschedule with her. Why wouldn't I? Just being mean not to. But simple, everything in life comes down to communication. If you've been in my class, you hear me say this almost every class. Everything in life comes down to your ability to communicate. And when you're communicating, we can solve problems like this so that you're not in a situation where your classmates trying to give you a bad grade because they just think you decided you wanted to take that week off from school. All right, so I just want to jump in. This is a really important one. Communication. Ask, hey, is everything okay? If you miss class, that's how I try to email. Hey, Kev, running class today. Missed you. Everything okay, bud? Now, this way, if something big's happened going on in your life, it gives me a chance to find out about it without going, I have an attendance policy, right? Like you come across that way and, something bad happened to a person, you're like, have respect. I don't care about your attendance policy. I lost a loved one in my family. It's a little more important than your attendance policy, bud. So be cautious here, okay, class? All right, thanks for watching. Hope you have a truly dazzling day.